Today I'm going to show you 3 frozen meal prep ideas plus mix and match dishes. First one is a miso chicken drumstick. For all the recipe we need this zip bag. Writing what's inside and when you made. 3 of them can be kept for a month in the freezer. In zip bag, I add 3 tablespoons of rice wine, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of grated garlic, 1 tablespoon of oil, 2.5 tablespoons of yellow miso paste or white miso paste. Then place drum chicken and massage them well. Try to break the miso paste until everything is well combined. I usually make this on the weekend, so this is the great way to get your kids involved into cooking. Vacuum the air completely and seal. Pop them into the freezer and you can keep it for a month. And whenever I need it, just defrost them first. It usually takes me 3 hours to thaw. Preheat the oven 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit. I'm going to line up the chicken on the wire rack. Place the parchment paper underneath so that it will be easy to clean up later. Cover the aluminum foil for the first 20 minutes. Mirin and miso are very easy to burn, so this aluminum foil will prevent from burning but still cook through the chicken. Roast it in the oven for 20 minutes. We use this leftover miso sauce in the zip bag for making dipping sauce. Add 2 tablespoons of rice wine. Cook it over low heat until the sauce is thickened. Make sure to keep stirring since it gets burnt easily. When you reach this consistency, off the heat. After 20 minutes, take out the chicken from the oven once and remove the aluminum foil. Back into the oven and roast them for another 10 to 15 minutes. Each oven works differently, so make sure there's nice brown bits on your chicken when you take out from the oven. Smother the sauce on top of the chicken, sprinkle some black sesame seed, and ready to serve. This is perfect for the holiday meal. Next one is a Purogi pork. It's a Korean-inspired recipe. Again, I'm starting with writing the name and date. And in a zip bag, add 1.5 tablespoons of honey, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of rice wine, 2 cloves of grated garlic, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, and 1 tablespoon of gochujang paste. If you don't have a gochujang, you can swap for miso paste. Add thinly sliced pork shoulder, also known as shabu shabu pork. Then just massage them. Flatten up and release the air, zip it completely. Pop them into the freezer and again you can store them up to 1 month. Now let me show you how I arrange this. Remove the broccoli florets into bite size. Remove the stem of cherry tomato. After defrost the pork, just put everything into the pan. I didn't grease the pan since the fat from pork will be naturally released. Cook it over mid-high heat. Make sure to get your pan moving since it gets burnt pretty easily. When the pork is cooked halfway through, add broccoli and tomato. Stir it once and pop the lid to steam it. Reduce the heat to low and cook it for another 3 minutes. All you have to do is cooking through the pork. If you don't want the broccoli to be too soft, you can open the lid earlier. It's your choice. I forgot to cut my pork, so doing it now with the kitchen scissors. Adjust the taste with salt and pepper. Drizzle a dash of toasted sesame oil and sprinkle some sesame seed if you want to, and ready to be enjoyed. If you think it's too soupy, you can thicken up the sauce with the equal parts of potato starch and water. I always go with easy options, so I usually don't thicken up. You can eat this with a bowl of steamed rice. If you need a perfect steamed rice tutorial, please check out another video. I'll link it for you. The last one is a super tender Mayo chicken. This is so simple but great for topping on the salad or macro bowl. Write the name and date. Ready to go. In a zip bag, include 3 tablespoons of potato starch or cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of mayo. I'm using Japanese mayo here. Potato starch and mayo is gonna hold the moisture inside. Includes 1 tablespoon of rice wine, 1 teaspoon of honey or sugar, and 1 teaspoon of chicken stock powder. If you don't have chicken stock powder, you can crumble a chicken bouillon cube, or I have a shop link on the box below. Half teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of grated garlic. If you don't want it to be too garlicky, just use 1 clove. Here I have a chicken breast. Remove the skin and fat. Slice chicken breast into bite size. The chicken should not be too thick, like ½ inch would be great. Massage, vacuum the air, and seal. You can frost them or just marinate at least 20 minutes. Place your chicken on the non-stick pan. Start cooking over the mid-heat. You wanna cook it gradually as chicken gets nice and tenderized. If you see the chicken to be sticking at the bottom, please add some oil. After 4 minutes or so, you will see the one side is getting nice and browned, and at this point, flip and pop the lid. Steam it for another 3 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through, and you wanna keep between low heat to medium heat. In a way, your chicken will be moist and tender. You can enjoy as is, but make sure to sprinkle some salt and pepper. I really wish you can taste this. And let me show you how I enjoy this. I have this bed of sprout. Then place your chickens. Add whatever vegetable you have. For my case, I have a cherry tomato and broccoli. Sprinkle pinch of salt and pepper, or in my case, salt and herb mix. Drop some vegan homemade mayo. I have separate video about this mayo. Link is on the box below. Then finally, squeeze the lemon juice. This is my go-to lunch when I'm working from home. This chicken is incredibly tender and moist, and it really goes with any kind of dishes, so feel free to play with. I always stock up at least 5 different frozen items. These frozen items help me a lot, especially I was in quarantine. When kids are still little, you don't have much time to go for grocery shopping. These frozen items will definitely save your time and money. For more meal prep ideas, I got this meal prep planning video for you. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and from the next video, it's all about the holiday meal ideas, because you know, Christmas is approaching in a month. Can you believe that? Time flies. And if you have any request on a future video, please leave it a comment below so that I can make more. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video. Bye! またね